So it's been a long time since we have made a video for you guys. Yet there's a couple days of hunting left, and we're gonna try to see if we can get a young guy a buck, get a whitetail buck. So maybe we'll take you along on a little bit of that. I don't know. I don't want to put any pressure on these young guys either. This is what we call the bullpen. It's not like a baseball bullpen, but this is where the bulls come down and drink water. When it gets real tough down here in the coulee, we can't get here in the winter. But for now, we're going to spread some straw right here and put a bale in the feeder. And the water trough's there, but when it does get tough, the bulls got to go up that draw right there to the top. And we got two feeders up there and windbreak and straw. But their water source is down here. I'll set you on this post. Well, it'd help if I guess it would help if I had a flat post. Don't want you to fall over, but it's actually calm. Okay. So I think that I've had you guys down here before, but for those of you who have not been, we got something that's really unique and special down here. This is what we call the flowing spring. This is the lifeline of this ranch, actually. And I may have explained this before, but the thing with this is that it runs 24/7, 365 days out of the year. It runs water like that. Water is the lifeline to life. Without water, we don't exist. The cool part about it is that the water flowing of a constant spring, it doesn't freeze. So the bulls always have access to water all winter, and there is very little maintenance. When it gets minus 40, I come down and keep an eye on it, and it will keep flowing, and sometimes it will crust over, and I just gotta maybe just grab a piece of ice and throw it out. I don't need an axe or nothing, but just so that the bulls don't, they usually figure it out and they'll push their nose hard enough and get in there if they have to when it's that cold. And I remember reading the scripture that's always stuck in my heart about cisterns and how hard it is to have water if you have a cistern and put it stored in a tank. It's still possible, but then the cistern cracks and then you got to fill it up, and now it's frozen. We're hauling water to our cistern to the house, and it's just a constant chore. It's a battle. It's stressful. We're not to rely on cisterns that crack and break, but we're supposed to go to Jesus, the flowing spring of life. And if you really picture that, you can rely on him, you can trust him, he will always be there for you. It's amazing. It's a bigger deer track just from the stride, and the front hooves are going out. That means that the deer actually has some weight. I'd imagine that this is probably a mule deer buck. He came right here. Probably not a whitetail. But if the boys were just sitting in the new calving shed, they could have set up their lawn chair in there and they could have shot at 15 yards in front. So we're putting on the final touch. We got some old bleached moose antlers that we got out of the mountains, and we're gonna put them up there. But this is what it looks like. We don't have the pens done yet. We got to put gates on here. There's going to be a maternity pen right here for pulling calves. So basically we got 3 box stalls, 1, 2, 3. And then we have, it's not sealed completely tight. You can see daylight, but it's actually just a calving shed. Did pretty good in the last snow, keeping most of the snow out of it. Both of these rooms we ran 20 amp power service into them, and yeah, we just put lights on pull cords. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. So they're just basically tack rooms. We want to build a hayloft, but the hayloft is going to be on a metal stand, so we can set 2 big round bales up there, and I can pitchfork straw or feed into any animals that are in here. That is our heifer calving shed. We still got a lot of work cut out for us in the spring to pound a bunch of posts, put in krails, and we took the hoe and we built the trail going out of here right up there, and there's going to be a fence built down there so we can funnel the cattle into here, get them into the kraals. We got a water here. We can watch them down here. It seems like it's out of the way, but right from the living room. I don't know, he looks so alive still, but he's not breathing, so put a bullet in just in case. And he slid like a skid right from there. Like, I think he made a good shot. Brody and I actually traded gloves. Those were just sitting in the truck. And we thought that we would say, hey, Chris Anderson from Wisconsin, did you ever think you'd get your mitts on an Alberta whitetail? We'll put Chris Anderson's mitts on YouTube or something. Unicorn birthday steaks for Michaela. That guy was standing by the Fenton Spring, and I sent a picture to Gage. I'll show a picture I had of him through the binoculars. Okay, we got to get them loaded up. We're wasting all this time, and we could double up on our steaks. You think they've ever had anything like this going down the Autobahn before?
No.
A first for everything. We can't put that on YouTube anyways.
No.
They will, if you see red meat, then it's not allowed. Okay, it's cold. Let's go. Come on, Ruby.